We are Mus, Shafiq, Sarah, and Ain, and today we are going to explain about false analogy. So let's start with the definition first.
Thank you, Mus. As for definition, it arises when the learner incorrectly thinks that a new item behaves like another item already known to him or her in the linguistic area. For example, the learner already knows that dogs is plural from dog, so he or she thinks that ships is plural from ships. So now I shall continue with the next presenter.
For my part, I would like to explain the definition of false analogy in a very simple word. In a simple word, false analogy can be described as when you think the characteristic or aspect or structure of a new item or word is similar to the previous known item. For example, if the plural of cat is cats, it is not the same as moose, because moose is the plural of for moose is also moose. So I think that basically explain and describe what is false analogy, and I hope that you gain a better understanding on the definition of false analogy. Then we can continue with the next presenter, which is Siti Sarah.
No, it's actually moose. Okay, I will explain about another example in L2 or in English, which is the confusion in learning L2, which is false analogy. So, according to the people who believe in this kind of false analogy, if the plural of foot, which is singular, is feet, and that the plural for tooth is teeth, and the plural for goose is geese, using this kind of weak analogy, they might think that if a word has two O's in the middle, then if it is pluralized, it will be exchanged into two E's. So by applying false analogy, one might think that the plural for booth is beef, and the plural for cook is kick, and the plural for spoon is spin. This is an example of false analogy, which is not the case. The truth is, according to the English grammar, the plural for booth is booths with s. The plural for cook is cooks with s, and the plural for spoon is spoons with s. So as you can see, one rule for these words cannot be applied to these words. So let's start with another examples.
It doesn't stop at just plural and singular. It also comes in other English grammar rules. For example, in superlative adjective, one might believe that if the superlative adjective form of pretty is prettiest, then beautiful could be beautifulest. But the truth is, it's most beautiful. And for past tense, most past tense form has ed at the end or just d. So when when it's not ed, some people might wrongfully add ed at the end, like the word eat. Someone might say eat it, or other example, but also when they just add ed because they know that most words is added ed to determine its tense. So that's it from me.
So that will be all for us. That will conclude our presentation. Thank you very much.